I Am Your Beast is an awesome game. Developed by Strange Scaffold, this game has always been on my radar ever since its release, but I simply never got around to playing it. However, it just got put onto Game Pass, and I thought now would be the best time to finally sit down and play this game. And my lord, this game is such a good time. I Am Your Beast is a first person shooter very akin to something like Neon White, where the objective of each level is to get from point A to point B as fast and stylish as you possibly can. You play as Alphonse Harding, a retired secret agent who now lives in the forest. However, Harding receives a call from their ex-general wanting them to go on one last mission, but Harding does not want to go onto this one last mission, and because of that decision, bad things happen. And because of those bad things, we set out on a revenge path. So as I mentioned early on in the video, this game is very similar to Neon White in its level structure and gameplay loop. And if you know anything about me, I love Neon White. I think these type of games are so damn addicting, and I Am Your Beast is another great game in this genre of first person shooters. Like you're seeing the gameplay on screen, it is so goddamn satisfying when you run up to enemies, kick them, take their gun mid-air, shoot them, kick them again, run through the levels, do everything so perfectly. It is so satisfying, so much fun, and so addicting. This game is short, however, if you are a fiend for trying to shave off an extra second from your runtime to getting S ranks on every level to completing every challenges, this game has a good amount of replay value. However, the base game itself is only an hour or two long. It is extremely short. Now, as you progress through the game, it will do its usual thing of adding new enemy types and new weapons and new gadgets to play around with, and honestly, I was okay with what they did. It didn't overly change the game itself, it just added some things to the regular gameplay loop you were doing up until that point, and I like that. Because the core gameplay loop is already super solid, it is super fluid, super high octane. You genuinely will feel a huge adrenaline rush when you go through a level as perfectly as you possibly can. So yeah, overall I think this game is very good. I highly recommend it, and if you already have Game Pass, it is pretty much a must play if you already have the subscription.